From its very beginning, Pitchin has always aspired to connect great businesses to savvy investors. We started with reward crowdfunding in 2012, and when we arrived in the equity crowdfunding landscape in 2015, we were excited to have the opportunity to serve SMEs and startups at a time when they need it the most. Over the last 4 years, we have worked tirelessly to keep our aspirations going. From the first ever ECF campaign going live on our platform, KRU Academy, to the first deal funded in 24 hours, Kaki Tangan, to the first 3 million deal, QEOS LED, and then the first 5 million deal, Commerce.Asia. And so we just kept going. The fastest ever funded deal in Malaysia, which is Fundastic, in 38 minutes. The most backed deal, Oxwhite, with 485 investors. Policy Street at 5.2 million during the first MCO. And now, with over 140 million ringgit raised for over 100 companies, we are the most active ECF platform in Malaysia and in the Asia-Pacific region. Here's what some of our issuers have to say about us.
We are sort of like an early stage yet, so we thought that raising from a VC is a bit too early for us. So that's why we opt for raising through ECF.
We wanted to fundraise, but at the same time, we wanted to have people who really believe in us to also propagate our ideas and our service. We want to have really passionate people to come in and support us in our beginning. So we thought, ECF was a way to go.
We are able to also tap into both family offices, corporates, individuals in the local segment and also in the overseas market. And all in all, we are able to also receive investment from VCs.
I fell in love with it because very easy to process and execute, and in terms of valuations at what we want is also very flexible, and the time that to succeed the campaign and to complete the campaign, it also meet our requirement.
Pitchin is the market leader as an ECF operator in Malaysia. We have seen many success stories in Pitchin.
Pitchin is a reputable brand in the market. I think it's one of the leading Malaysia's ECF platform, and it boosts our confidence and also boosts the investors' confidence as well that we are raising funds through Pitchin.
We did our ECF campaign in 2016. I feel that Pitchin chooses all the good companies to help. There's a very good filtering system.
The important part about working with Pitchin is that I, as a founder, I have my personal network to raise funds. And Pitchin, particularly Sam, Cash, they come from another different communities. When we blend two communities together, so it creates a synergy of a fundraising for our case.
The team definitely was very helpful. As you may know, I've actually been an entrepreneur for the last 20 years. But even then, I think Cash and Sam were actually still able to assist me in advising me how best to do the pitch, how to message the pitch best.
They actually helped us understand our business, right? They actually sat us down and try to understand, okay, what was our traction, what's our business, what's our differentiation, and then they helped us to figure out how to value our company.
Arrange lots of private sessions, public sessions to potential investors to actually connect us with and help us to raise funds even further.
Through my personal experience and a few other successful campaigns, they are the market leader. And whenever, when we raise funds through the public eye, I think the recognition is very important. And with the recognition and know-how, I think you can achieve same result with half the work, or the trust level is much higher. And the support will be more comprehensive. They will have more case study that they can refer to of the past experience. I think that is very important.
The way they strategically plan and advise the companies is, I think it's very good actually.
Pitchin is actually a very friendly party. They actually sided the entrepreneur and they understand the entrepreneurs, but at the same time, it is a bridge between the investors as well.
Pitchin being the leader in the field and one of the pioneers in the field, I think they are a clear de facto leader, and because of that, I believe any deal on Pitchin will automatically have a certain level of credibility that will enable the deals to actually raise money, with, of course, the effort of the entrepreneur.
I would strongly suggest Pitchin simply because, not just because we were successful in raising funds there, but the fact that we were successful, it also means that, you know, we had a platform that also worked for us, and that was important.
As long as companies come with the awareness and the context of the amount of preparation that needs to be done in order to have a successful campaign, I would definitely recommend Pitchin.
Thank you for having served on the platform, and then has been helping us through the process of fundraising and all that.
You guys actually really make a difference to the whole startup ecosystem. Good job.
And I wish you all the best, and you have to set the benchmark for many to follow.
Personally, would like to wish all the best to the Pitchin team, and I hope that if you are an investor out there or you have not done any investment in ECF, I would encourage you to think about diversifying your investment and explore investing into the #1 ECF player in town.
Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Cash.
We're the co-founders of Pitchin. A little background story about how we became co-founders and how Pitchin was born. I got to know Cash when I was working at the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, and Cash was running his own publishing company, Mobile World. Cash did a story about the network security department, which my department built, and that's how we got acquainted.
We realized that actually we had many things in common, so we decided to launch, get into business together. And we started Watchtower and Friend Accelerator, WTF Accelerator, and out of that, Pitchin was born.
So fast forward to 2021, we are now entering our 5th year as a registered, recognized market operator that offers an equity crowdfunding platform for companies to raise funding and for investors to invest in growth stage companies. We are now the leading ECF platform in Malaysia, and how we got there was through working hard, hitting the ground, and building trust over the years. Prior to receiving the approval to run an ECF platform, Cash and I were already investing in early stage companies. We've been able to invest and work with some of the smartest founders in Malaysia. We saw that there was a real problem in funding gaps for companies and startups, and that's how we believe that crowdfunding would be the solution to these challenges and problems.
So it's been a great journey so far. We launched our ECF platform in 2015. Of course, back then, many had doubts that equity crowdfunding would become so important and popular. But we're happy to say that actually equity crowdfunding has done very well. In fact, it is now the option of choice for companies to raise money. And Pitchin has been part of the story. We're happy that we have been really at the forefront of equity crowdfunding in Malaysia. So we have not done it all by ourselves. We must record our gratitude to the investors and the issuers and our partners for helping us make equity crowdfunding so popular in Malaysia. We will be launching our very own secondary market. That's coming soon. And at the same time, we are also in the midst of launching a complementary digital company secretary, which we think will be very helpful to all the issuers and entrepreneurs and startups out there. Of course, even investors who want to get into business, they can come and join and they can come and speak to our digital company secretary, and we can get them started out. So in short, we're looking at anything that will help us to become a complete digital investment hub, not just in Malaysia, but also in Southeast Asia.
So we believe that in 2021 and beyond, we will continue to set the pace, not just in ECF, but in other new services as well. So we'd like to invite you to join us. Invest in Pitchin.